Hey guys, how you doing? I thought I would put up a bit of a crop update. This is wheat after oilseed rape. If you remember, I was subsoiling these fields a bit ago, and it was drilled on the 14th of September and it's the 14th of October today, so we're a month down the line and we're really pleased with it, to be honest. It's had one application of slug pellets on. Slugs were starting to nibble it when it came through, but then it just seemed to keep growing and it's growing away from them. And yeah, we're really pleased with how it's turned up. Hopefully we'll get a bit better winter than last year and it stays like this. So this is the wheat after beans. It was a field we drilled with the drill and the combine in it. There's a couple of little wet bits in it, but overall it's looking really good. And this was drilled on the 19th of September. I think it's looking really good. This is gleam as well in the bean, what was beans. There's not much slug damage. Yeah, it's looking alright. The fog's just rolled in as I've come to this field, but this was spring barley and it's been drilled with winter barley. And it's been drilled with a 6-row variety, King's Barn. It was drilled on the 21st of September. And yeah, it's come away well as well. Looking forward to seeing how it does. We haven't had a 6-row barley in a number of years. We had, I think it was when Volume was first out, and we tried 6 rows for a few years, but we weren't that impressed with them. So we'll see how this goes. I should say as well, all the fields have had the lime requirements on, and they've had the phosphate on as well. Went over with a variable rate on the lime and the phosphate. It's the first year I've done variable rate stuff. When you look across it, it looks like a stubble field. And then when you look down the way it was drilled, you can see all the roads. So this is the oilseed rape. It's Aurelia, and it was drilled on the 6th of August. So it's been drilled 2 months now, and it's looking absolutely tremendous. Plenty of big plants. This is probably one of the thinner parts of the field that I'm in, but the one above it and the other one over the road are even thicker. It was drilled at 3 kilos a hectare. I mean, the barley that was in here was just pretty bad last year. Just these fields lie wet in a wet year, so managed to get it subsoil after we cut the winter barley. Got the oilseed rape drilled in early, and it's definitely benefited. I mean, this is way further on than it was last year. I mean, this plant in the tram line is probably how far the rape was last year with all the wet we had. Whereas when you see what it is now, really happy with this. Hopefully it stays like this. But we're definitely happy with the Mzuri system we've got. So yeah, so I'll just do a quick little crop update for you, see what's happening. Apart from getting the winter beans drilled, we've got everything else drilled. I think we're going to end up dropping winter beans, like, because it's the third year of trying to grow them and it's either been too wet or we can't get the seed. So I think we're going to end up growing spring beans. They do alright, the spring beans. The whole point of the winter beans is to try and get another job out the way in the springtime when we've got lambing and fertiliser and spraying to do, but it'll just have to be done. There's normally only 60 or 80 acre of them to put in anyway. So this is the next field up from the one we were just in, and it's really thick. There's still odd bits of damage in places, you can see. And that leaf's got a hole in it, and a few of them got holes in. But overall, I've grown away from it, which is the main thing. But up here, you want your obviously rape drilled in early, and you want it to about this stage by the winter, because we don't have the window of dryness that people do down south. And this will withstand quite a bit of pigeon damage or a bit of wet before it's completely knackered, if it was bad.